Hello, welcome back. We're back in Warhammer 3. We're going to be playing Immortal Empires again, this time with a different faction. We just finished the Immortal Empires Total Domination campaign with Miao Ying, and I know some of you might have issue with how I defined Total Domination, but with Cathay being somewhat of an order faction, I felt like it made sense for them to be in alliances with other order factions that have taken over the world, so I'm happy with how it ended up. But now it is time to get back into this and pick a new faction, and I think I know who I'm going to play. I have thought about it. I thought about doing a randomizer, but I want to enjoy what I play, so I decided just to go ahead and pick something that seemed cool. So I had mentioned this before, but I'm a big Pathfinder player, so I don't know if any of you know Pathfinder. It's basically like sort of Dungeons and Dragons. It's a tabletop role-playing game, and my group plays through Pathfinder Adventure Paths, and one that we're talking about doing in maybe a year or so is called Skull and Shackles, and it's pirate themed, pirate based, and we've been talking about characters and things like that, and so I'm really on like the pirate wagon right now. So with that, I have decided to go with Vampire Coast. And off of that, just the closest lord to the character that I'm thinking of playing for this adventure path is Aranessa Saltspite. So I decided to play her because she's like the pirate queen, and I've never played her before. She's a melee lord, so that'll be interesting. And honestly, I haven't really ever focused on the Vampire Coast before anyway. I think I played Count Noctilus for a little bit, but not very much, so this ought to be interesting. But a little disclaimer before we get into this, I am not very good at the game. If you had watched any of my Grand Cathay videos, I play just for fun. I'm not playing to be like the best player because that's just not going to happen. So I'm playing just for fun. I play on normal campaign, normal battle. That's about all I can handle. It depends on the faction. I did play hard with Helman Gorst with his zombie doomstack, but yeah, I think I will stick with normal for this because I don't necessarily want to get wiped out in the early game, so we'll see if I can handle this. As far as all of this other stuff, the end game scenario in my Grand Cathay game was super annoying with the dwarves, so I think I'm going to turn that one off just because I've already played it, so I don't want that to be the one that triggers this time. I think I will leave the difficulty at 100. That's fine. The turn timer is probably okay. Yeah, I can't remember what I did last time, but okay. All right, normal, Aranessa. Goodness, I'm really nervous about this because I don't know how it's going to go. At least with Cathay, I had played them before and I knew like the units and kind of how to play the faction, but with Aranessa, we're on uncharted waters, to use some sea jargon. Let's see how this goes. And please be nice when you're critiquing me because I already am fully aware that this may not go very well. Alright, demarcated from the Empire by the towering Black Mountains, the Border Prince's lands are ruled over by a loose association of fiefdoms and robber barons. To this lawless place come those who are unhappy with the status quo overseen by the Emperor and his elector counts, leaving for a better life in the borderlands. Often what is found, however, is a land more dangerous than their previous homes, where petty princelings war on each other. Farmsteads are raided by marauding greenskins or skittering ratmen, and bloodthirsty pirates from Sartosa come looking for plunder. I do know that the Vampire Coast have some pretty good ranged factions with their gunners and all of that. Jason has played Luther Harkon quite a bit, and he was doing really well with Luther.
They know me in Norska, and they know me in Sartoska. But I want the world to know my name and my deeds.
Alright, use your faction leaders' access to shipbuilding to upgrade their ships' features, unlocking units, providing bonuses. Yeah. Increase your infamy and attain possession of the lost sea shanty verses. Win battles at port settlements and establish pirate coves. Increase your infamy. Seek out riches hinted at by treasure maps or defeat rival pirates to obtain individual pieces of 8. Okay. So I'm pretty sure that a big thing with the Vampire Coast is, obviously, like I said, sacking settlements and establishing pirate coves to get additional income. So I guess that's what I'll try to do. Also, I have read up on Aranessa's lore because I find it fascinating. So Aranessa, I believe, is originally from Norska, and through some very some very bad circumstances, she was kind of chucked out of there, had a very hard lifestyle. As you can see, she lost both her legs. I almost want to say she had to cut them off herself, or she did cut them off herself. Pretty horrifying if you ask me. So now she's got these swordfish, swords, whatever, that are attached to her legs. But yeah, she starts off with horrible diplomatic relations with Norska, because they basically were really, really horrible to her. So I think the goal is to kind of go up there and wipe them out. We start off at war with Tilia. I call it Tilia. I don't know how you pronounce it. And of course, Sartosa is our big capital building, so we want to protect that with everything that we have. So, okay, let's take a peek here. So we have golden idol resource. So this gives us a lot of tradable goods, which would be good. This gives us income control, like flat income, some other boosts. This I can't see because of a cat. All sea regions are made visible. Oh, that's actually really good, but obviously that doesn't come until tier 5. I still have a cat. So that's that. We have, this gives us deckhand mobs, pole arms, and scurvy dogs, depth guard, death shriek terrorgeist. Ew. I should mention that I'm playing with many of the same mods that I had with Grand Cathay, so I took off like the dwarf thunder barge, because if I'm not playing the dwarves, I don't want the dwarves to have thunder barges against me. I also took off the Grand Cathay specific ones. It may just have been the Jade Army one that gives them that other hero, and I think maybe some additional things, but I took those off, and then I still have on a lot of the mods that just help with like the graphics and the UI. And one I did add is softer corruption borders, so you won't see that like jagged corruption border. And then obviously I still have the recruit defeated legendary lords, so maybe I can snag Noctilus, Luther, or I almost bet Silostra will be like the first one to go. Wouldn't surprise me. But anyway, let's get into this. So I definitely think I want a garrison of some sort. So this gives me some additional defense. I always find that important, but boy, are these buildings expensive. Good grief. And then I want the... What building gives you this? Nope. No, where is it? Where is the... Isn't the Queen Bess something? I've seen that before. Where does that come in at? It's Gunnery Mob, Deck Dropper Bombers, String Terrorgeist. Or is that like just a standard thing. Rotting Leviathan. Is that like a regiment of renown? Oh, that's raised dead. Right. Regiment of renown. Queen Bess is a regiment of renown. Okay. After performing the rite of the curse of the Queen's cannon. So rites are another thing that I have to pay attention to. So this I can have. Oh, okay. So it's a temporary thing. I would have it for 10 turns. After reaching rank 12. Okay. Oh boy, so many choices, so many choices. So, I mean, I could go up to the pirate deckhand mob with pole arms, but I kind of want to spec into some range. I do eventually want to get the mortars for some artillery. But these guys are important, like gunnery whites will help give me ammunition, so I think I really want to go into this line. I still do have money for this. I may just have to be very careful about what I do here. So I have some raised dead options. I could get a couple, or I could get one. Alright, so that took some of my money as well. Just a few extra range units. Okay. Let me look at treasure maps and pieces of 8. To the north of the Pirate's Isle lies a bejeweled city whose wonder has the power to enchant and beguile. So I'm assuming it's in this general area. To the north of the Pirate's Isle lies a jeweled city whose wonder has the power to enchant and beguile. So, jeweled city. Good grief, I don't know. North, is that Miragliano? I don't know anything about the lore. Do I need to? Does it look like there's jewels on there? Because I can't tell. It really doesn't, but maybe it's just because I can't see it very well. Alright, well, we may have to just go dig for treasure or something. Alright, technology. This is going to be interesting. Immune to all storm and reef attrition. This gives me access to different legendary admirals. Salvage crews. Casualty replenishment rate for gunnery mob units. Missile strength for gunnery mob units. So salvage. Ward save. Command crews. I think I'm going to go with gunnery crews to start. I know Aranessa's whole thing too is Sartosa units. So I'll have to keep that in mind as well. Okay, so let's give this a whirl.
Get them!
And of course, we have to fight our first battle on the map, right? They got a lot of cavalry. Pistoliers. Okay. Alright, I'm already scared, guys. I don't want this to go horribly wrong. I mean, I know the game kind of puts these armies here as like an easy win. But still. At least it's not cavalry that will like charge my lines. It's just ranged cavalry. And then spearmen I don't think will be too much of a problem. So we'll see how this goes. Aranessa being a melee expert is fun to me though, because I do like playing like Malice Darkblade. So if I I know she's probably not as good as Malice is. Few are, but I am hoping that she's still pretty decent. Alright, so we have bombers. So that's the other thing is deck gunners. The gunnery mob, I don't think I want... I have to remember how to do this because I used archers before, but like guns are different because guns need line of sight, I believe. So let me pull everybody back and and set up again. So Sartosa are close quarter infantry. They're hybrid units, so that's good because they could be like frontliners if they're hybrid. And then the gunnery mob, I believe, are more just ranged. Deck gunner are specialists. Are they like snipers? Because they have super range. I'm going to treat them kind of like snipers. Again, I don't know how far back I need them to be. Rotting Prometheans are defenders. So defender means pinning down the enemy in melee, buying time for the rest of your army to get into position. Alright, so that's more of like a front line. Put my little crabs up front. Are they actually crab? They are crabs. They're kind of cute. Look at their little mouths. I mean, they're kind of... Oh. Oh, and they've got little... I think they're adorable. Look at that. Alright. Then scurvy dogs are to run down like artillery or ranged units, but their range are cavalry, so they don't have any...
What do you bid?
They don't have any artillery right now. So then I may have, since Aranessa is like good at melee, I may have her. So I gotta position him so that he is doing the most people, the most range units. Oh, I still have these guys too. Gunnery mob bombers. Good grief.
From salt.
Fire whilst moving. Okay. Special ranged weapon. I don't know how this is gonna go. I really need to learn these units because... Alright, so their cavalry is gonna try to... Alright, so I want to try to get their cavalry with my long-ranged guys. Alright, so that's doing pretty decent. Oh yeah, they are kind of snipers, aren't they? Ooh, ouch! Ouch, ouch.
The tempest comes!
Militia! Show us the
Move
foe.
these guys up a little bit.
We obey. Corkscrew.
See if my crabs can go after them. My crabs are faster than I expected. Alright, so we already have them routing. Alright, I don't want them to go into melee.
Take the ground! Yes, sir!
Queen of Tides!
So it's this melee defense. Yeah, we'll do that.
Swords out! I'll cut them!
Alright, so you guys come around and flank if you can. Alright, now you guys go after these horsemen.
Blood and salt!
Alright, so my scurvy dogs Abort, abort.
Our weapons are yours.
Alright, my long range guys, where are they at? Because these horses are coming back.
None decks.
Aranessa!
Strong versus... We'll see what that does. Bomb throw. Did he throw it? Oh, he's got to move up. Good grief. Alright, my dual sword infantry is getting...
To battle.
Are you guys even doing anything? My Prometheans are the Sartosa Free Company. Alright, rush these horses from behind. Get him, get him, get him. Break him.
Free company militia. Gunnery mob.
Oh, don't run in front. That's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. Don't run in front of the guns. Alright, now I want her to go after him. Everybody...
Free company.
Yes, everybody shoot who you can.
Cutthroats all!
Stop him! Put the net down on him.
Our weapons are yours. Zombies.
I want to at least kill their lord. Actually, get these guys out of here. Aranessa, you stay. You stay! Get him! Get him! Long range guys.
Undead. Surround.
Prometheans. He's not as fast as my crabs are.
Banan's chosen!
Aranessa is actually pretty fast for having no legs. Is that rude? Is that mean?
Attack!
I really want to kill this guy. My dogs are taking more damage.
Saltspite!
Okay, yeah. Because the crabs are supposed to hold him down, right? So that maybe Aranessa can get in there and... Yeah, they knocked him down. Get him! Stab him with your trident. Get him! Get him! Come on, guys. You can do it. Oh, dear heavens. Are they hitting my crabs?
Crew, attend! Get going! Shamble faster!
Alright.
Always crew.
Alright, now he's running with the crabs. Stop that. Okay, got him at least. Alright, cool. I don't think that I can get anybody else, but I can try. Speed this up a little bit. I think everybody's gonna run off the map before I can get to them. Although these scurvy dogs are actually fast. I don't think they're gonna... Well, I don't know. They're doing pretty good. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Yeah, good job. Yeah, there's no way. Alright, so. Decisive victory. That's good. Didn't really mess up my first battle with them. So the scurvy dogs, surprisingly, did better than I thought. These guys, these deck gunners, are they actually snipers? Because I feel like they are. Or they should be. My one melee unit took quite a bit of damage, but it's kind of just the fate of being a melee unit. So our options are infamy minus 50, loyalty, unit experience, money, or booty. I have a mod on that gives them faction unique currency, so this one is booty. In this case, I do want to replenish my army though, because that puts me almost back up to full. P.T. Ilsum. Montez was killed.
Aranessa, Saltspite.
Alright, Aranessa gets to level up.
Thunder!
So this time, I am going to go into the blue line because I do want Lightning Strike, and I think some of this, like, upkeep is going to be very important later on. Campaign movement range is really good. So what do we have here? We have recruitment cost, ghost fleet, casualty replenishment rate, income from sacking, which if we do a lot of sacking will be good. Go on account, recruit rank, lightning strike is what I kind of want, living ship. So all of these are kind of good. So we'll go into that first. PD did not level up. Commandment for Sartosa. Campaign movement range, vampire corruption, attrition, ammunition, infamy lost, loyalty will not decline, control, growth. I wish to go for growth. Just to start.
My ship.
And then Luchini. I think I want to try to sack Luchini. Alright, so this one doesn't have any cavalry. Has one ranged unit, which my gunnery mob... What's the one that's really... Is it the gunnery mob that's really... But this guy's really far. Yeah, so they do outrange me, so I'll have to be... Oh, no, it's these guys. Oh, that definitely outranged them. Okay. Okay. Let us see if this is a walled battle. Like a settlement battle. It's not. It's a field battle. Alright, so let's fight this one also and see how it goes. So I think I'll need my super long range guys to focus on their ranged guys. Not loving this map, but you work with what you have to. So these guys are super range. Stick them like right there. Well, they're... Oh, no. Okay. Alright, let's rethink this. I do want them to be in a way that they will be able to hit those crossbowmen. Alright, Sartosa Militia. I do want them to be sort of in the front. Whoa. See, I kind of want to lure them over here. Because I don't like this hill. It's not good for my guns. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I will post up over here. Have my Prometheans because they're cool. And then I have my melee guys in the front here. Put some gunners right there. Might have to turn these guys because if they come from a different angle. Scurvy dogs, rotting Prometheans. The bombers. I kind of want the bombers to like hit them like that. Maybe I should put the bombers like right here and circle them around or something.
Free company militia! Show us the foe! Undead. Awaiting orders! Landslabber! Finger on the trigger!
More guns. Everybody's got guns. I'm gonna move those Prometheans, don't worry.
Free company!
Actually, I think I'll put these guys like there. I don't know what I'm doing.
Aranessa!
I'm gonna move the Prometheans up here. And then the scurvy dogs, because they're so fast, can maybe circle in and get their archers from behind, or might be able to
Free company!
occupy some of their units.
Gunners.
Actually, I may need these guys over here if they can see. It's not great. The first blow has been done. Hurry up, please. I need you to hurry and get these crossbows before they destroy my units.
Aranessa!
Okay. We've engaged with their melee. And some melee defense on her. Alright, good.
Free company!
Alright, get their spears.
Yes, sir!
And then these guys. Hey. I lost track of them. Come back here. Get back here. Alright, so these are the hybrid militia.
Standing by!
Oh, wow, they are dying fast. Okay, so their crossbows are already routing. Alright, so these guys, the bombers, I want them to come up here, hit up these units around Aranessa. Okay, so these guys come here.
On the way!
These guys come here.
Above deck!
To go after the Prometheans. I want these guys to back off, and then these guys to fire here. Well, these guys to fire here.
Swords out!
Okay, yeah, just keep running down their archers.
In range! Gunners!
Oops.
Always crew.
Scurvy dogs, come after these spearmen. Put the net on them. So they can't move, and then shoost them.
Free company!
Chase them down. Do I have more speed? Speed 36, speed 30. I mean,
Our weapons are yours!
Come back here.
Free company,
See if you can chase these guys down. Alright, we'll speed it up just a little bit. Okay, almost. Okay, and then get these guys. You can do it. I have faith in you. $13. Okay, got him. Alright, and done. Okay. Another decisive victory. That is good. Took fewer penalties. Holy scurvy dogs. Well, that's because they destroyed all of those archers that were running away. Goodness. I don't usually like the dog units, but they did pretty good. And I have to remember to sack and establish pirate coves, because with Cathay I was so used to settling sack.
Come on.
And then, so if I sack it, then do I go here and establish a pirate cove?
I claim it for the sea father.
Okay, cool.
Crew, to me.
And then I think so in camp stance, okay. Yeah, so pirate cove, I want to put in income and infamy, I think. Infamy, yeah, I think I want income. Cool. All right, and then she's leveled up again, so let's see. Recruitment cost, casualty replenishment, infamy or income, and leadership when fighting at sea. Freebooter. I'm gonna go with casualty replenishment. Actually, I might go with recruitment cost. And then for
The
PT,
Queen of Tides.
cackle fruit, always ready, speed and ammunition. I'm gonna go with this cackle fruit because it looks cool. So, is there any
So,
Estalia? Interesting. I don't know why Estalia would want to be friends with me, but
the Empire.
I'm gonna pass on that for now. So, all right, that is turn 1 with Aranessa Saltspite. And I think one thing that I've gone over in my head a couple of times is like, how long should I make my videos? I was hovering right around an hour, but I know that even an hour is a long time to watch a video. Like, I have a super short attention span, so I totally get that watching an hour video seems like a long commitment. So I may keep these on the shorter side, but also when fighting longer battles, sometimes the battles themselves can be like 20 to 30 minutes. So they may vary. They may not be consistently the same length. We'll just have to see how it goes. But I think for their turn 1, we fought 2 battles, established a pirate cove, recruited some additional units. I have some shipbuilding I can do. Sartosa has some upgrades, and yeah, I think I'm gonna end it there, and we'll see how this goes. If I can do another domination run with this faction, or if I crash and burn really fast. It's impossible to say, but so far it's fun. I just need to learn how to play guns better, because I can already tell that's going to be a problem for me. But anyway, I hope that you enjoy this new campaign with me. Feel free to give me any tips if you've played Vampire Coast before. Let me know what's worked for you, what hasn't worked for you. I am all ears. And with that, I hope that you have a fantastic day, and I hope that I will see you in the next one.